Alright, there we go. Everything's set up. I may or may not have gotten a quick snack right before I started. And that's my excuse. Well, anyways, good morning everyone. Welcome to some good old-fashioned Nuclear Throne. It's been a while. I put this on my schedule at the start of the week, and I guess yeah, it's on Xbox Game Pass or whatever. Yeah, good morning, RCL Ardor. Welcome. Last time I spent most of the stream trying to get the B skin with melting, which is basically the no-hit run. Good morning, Banira Pony. Hard. Let's go. Hard mode in this game is a little funny, actually. It's, you just start on loop 1. It's certainly not balanced. It's silly, though. And that's what matters. But yeah, good morning, welcome. Welcome to the fun stuff. Although, this means I have to focus on the game a little bit more. Okay, more than a little bit more. Okay. Classic Young Venus. The, I guess the easiest character. The main thing with YV. And I think I'll play Deathloop. I don't know. Is that one of those new video games that the kids are playing? Deathloop. I don't know. I've never heard about it till now. Good morning, Eurasia. Voidigo? Huh. Nuclear Throne is my barometer for roguelikes. The roguelites. Oh, that looks a lot like Nuclear Throne. The art style looks a little, more than a little different. But, yeah. Oh. Very, very early, okay. Yeah, I was there back when Nuclear Throne was in early access. I wasn't around for Wasteland Kings, but yeah. Huh. I guess I'll have to check it out. I hope they do dev streams. Man. Cactus a cloud with stretchy arm. Oh, yeah. Huh. I don't know. The art style looks a little silly. At least like the first screenshots are just like very pastel. Yo, let's go. Long arms. Anyways. Huh. Well, shit. I guess I have to check it out. Huh. You're just saying it's good. Huh. Took a little bit of damage. I'm a bit rusty. I didn't like practice this or anything. Oh. And I walked into a bullet. Oh yeah. Yeah, isn't Steam doesn't have an actual policy of like oh no, that was just bad. If you play something for like less than 2 hours, they'll just usually refund it. It's not like an actual policy, if I remember correctly. Like yeah, I don't think that's like a hard limit. Like they just generally go for that, right? Oh, it is an official policy. Oh. And this is the one that you screenshot, by the way, in case you're wondering. Nuclear Throne. Crap. Oh wait, I read that. I think I said I refund all games I play or something like that. Okay. Oh, okay. So if it is more than that, it's just it is okay. They stick to it like glue. Oh shit. I thought I was reading through like the terms and conditions of it, and I didn't say that. Let's just go for Rabbit Paw. That's just generally good. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'll have to abuse that more. No. Yeah, let's go for both secret levels this run, just for fun. You cut the internet off and beat the game in 2 weeks, they won't know? I see. Yeah, I haven't, I don't know. I usually just, only buy games if I really want to play the game. Yeah, the only thing I've actually refunded was Risk of Rain 2 when I couldn't get it to work on Steam properly. And then I bought it again and I got it to work on Steam properly. Because I really wanted to play it. Oh, you get a jump? Huh. Oh, a momento. Publish 1,000 asset flips with no game content and you're fine. But the 120, yeah, okay, I see. But yeah, Undermine. I remember that existing. I never played it, and I never watched that much gameplay of it. I guess it happened. Just meteor. I see. I already have a golden. Yeah. I already have a golden weapon on YV. Maybe I should try to get the B skin. If you get the golden weapon on every character, you unlock YV's B skin. Huh. Yeah, I guess a jump in a 2D game is a bit weird. You had a lot of refunds? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I should start making asset flip games. Just for the extra income. And by extra, I mean income. Wait. Yo, there's a stream idea right there. Yo, wait, no, that's pretty good. Just making a shitty asset flip game. The stream. Yo. Huh. The Adventures of Kraken Bag. Nah. Monster Hunter Iceborne, Umineko, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are all asset flip games? No. Huh. Yeah, I'll make... yeah. Oh yeah. PC ports are always an interesting topic. Oh, there we go. So, blow up the sewer grate. It used to be the floor was covered in sewer grates, and there's one with the turtle pattern, but now there's just one with the turtle pattern. So, yeah. Fuck the part Umineko is PC. Oh yeah, shit. Wait, Umineko, isn't that a fucking visual novel? Or are you talking about like Melty Blood? Or am I just completely misinformed? Yeah, I guess just making like a very simple, very stolen art video game of just any genre would work. Yeah, the Higurashi writer, right? Oh, it is! Oh, yeah, your keyboard's broken. Just play with the controller, bro. Oh shit. Oh, I've got a... Why am I goofing around? I've got a melee weapon. Just play with your Nintendo 64 controller. It doesn't work too well. I wasn't looking. I was too busy reading chat. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, you hit that car with the golden screwdriver, or with a screwdriver. I don't think the golden screwdriver works, and it's been a while. But yeah, and then you can drive it and go to the YV mansion. Yeah, the top-down shooters like this are pretty good with mouse and keyboard. Oh. You just don't have a desk. That's the one thing that laptops are really good for. Is just like they work as like a good keyboard, and yeah, just for having it on your lap. Okay, yeah. No, you put your mouse pad on the right side of the keyboard. Well, I pantomimed it, but the intent is there. You have leaned over your desk, your keyboard propped up on an old table from Wendy's you picked up. Picked up with quotation marks? Or picked up. Oh, Among Us and Fall Guys. Yeah, that... I can understand that. Wait, what? You can do that? Huh. Yeah, Among Us... The old Amogus. Yeah, that's fun for, I guess, a little bit. Ooh, shovel. This doesn't perform as well in the Crystal Caves, but after that, it's good. Good, they're real good again. Stolen Amogus. This bastard stole Amogus. Someone tell EA. Oh yeah. Man, free on like games that are like free on the PS4. I missed that. I haven't plugged in my PS4 in like months. I should free up some space on my computer, see if I can get Destiny running. But yeah, PC version for free. Wasn't that on like Epic Game Store or some nonsense? Wait, you can refund gift games? So wait, can you just like... Huh. Or does it give it back to the person? That kind of free. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Epic Game Store. Despite never having checked it out. No. Boiling Veins is real good. It's just safety. I think. No, you stopped playing after your outboard memory died? Huh. Wait, is that the... It's like an external memory card? Memory hard drive? I'm still stuck with memory cards. Oh no, Banera. Is that like your kill list? Oh fuck. Yeah, Tim Sweeney. From what I've heard, it's totally worth it. Like the Epic Game Store exclusivity deal. It's super worth it. Oh, does it show up on your end if someone refunds something? I should pick up Bad Rats someday. Double shotgun's probably better. No, I shouldn't. Epic's losing money? Yeah, well, maybe if they put the money into fixing the store, they'd make it back. Yeah. I wonder how long the Fortnite money is gonna last. Yeah, if you get a place in the market, then you can start making money after that. They're basically buying a position in mind share or whatever the hell you want to call it. Wait, Epic and Apple lost in the court case? Wait, what? It was Epic versus Apple. How the fuck did they both lose? What do you mean? How does that work? I mean, I'm glad, but how does that work? Didn't it get proven that, like, the Epic Games, they, like, fucking printed out... They, like, had plans to print out shirts for it? Oh? Epic had to pay and Apple doesn't have to rehost. Huh. There were 10 individual items the judge basically applied... ruled for Apple 9? Oh. Huh. Okay. So... that... Okay. Well, shit. Yeah, please. Huh. So yeah, that was the big deal. That was the whole gimmick, right? Yeah, Jonathan Fortnite. I mean, Tim Fortnite. Hylix. I've seen a full playthrough of Hylix 1 and 2. And yeah, that's a sick game. Oh, I thought this was an eraser. Oh shit, that's just a regular shotgun. Fuck. Yeah, Hylix is a cool game. Huh. So yeah, it's actually not what I expected. I didn't know that I didn't know that the perfect outcome could happen. Oh shit. Oh, there goes Strong Spirit. It's only 3.5 million. But they lose revenue since Fortnite can't be on iOS. Okay. Huh. It's I guess Fortnite money is that impressive. Ooh, auto shotty's real good. Yeah, the Hylix attack animation is the best. They sued because they broke TOS basically, right? They started like just trying to get around the tiny percent of they call it like 9. And I know there's like the 1980 Fortnite or whatever that was going around, and extremely silly. I don't know the exact details because Fortnite news, but yeah, they made their own, like, they tried to encourage people to like use their POS breaking, like, buy Fortnite V-Bucks this other way, right? Good morning, Hot Tungsten. Welcome to, I guess, discussing fucking Fortnite news. Yo, heavy revolver. But yeah, no, I do enjoy seeing these weird, like, legal battles go wherever they go. Watch someone figure it out in real time. The money they saved from Apple not taking their cut would cover the spread on the losses they take in the Epic Store. Huh. No, fuck. Yeah, they'd already prepped for a court case and the advertising for it before they even pulled the... Okay, yeah. Yeah, no. Honestly, that's pretty sick. Like, as far as, like, crazy, like, nonsense advertising you can do. Preparing for a court case is pretty high up there in, like, power moves, you know? Like, I plan on getting, sued, so let's fucking go for it. Yeah. Bloodlust should help quite a bit, especially once you start looping. It's a gamble and everyone lost something. Based. I thought I heard a turret popping up. Or... No, that was just the sound of one of these breaking. Okay. Everyone gained comedic value. Thank you for the raid, Daishima. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Cameronota. Good morning, Daishima VT. Good morning, RCL. Oh, wait, no, fuck. You've been here the whole time. I'm losing it. But yes, I guess we're laughing about the Apple versus Epic court case, which happened a while ago. I don't know. What were you doing? Did you have fun? Yeah, I'm a huge fan of drama when absolutely no one involved is anyone that I, like, even know. Or just stuff like, you know, like Apple in the Epic Store. It's great. Ooh, Clip Studio Paint. Is it good? Yeah. Yeah, faceless corporations, yeah. When there's, like, actual people involved, then it's like, then it's just, like, kind of sad to hear about. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to use my powers of shout out command. Shit, I forgot to do it yesterday as well. Can't use any program other than Clip Studio Paint. Is it expensive? Huh. I know, oh yeah, don't most people use, like, some sort of, like, plugin or program for shouting out? You're supposed to do, right? Shit. Huh. Goes on sale. Oh. I thought it was like a subscription kind of thing. Or it might be. Oh shit, there goes Strong Spirit. Yo, holy fuck. Ah. Nope, dog. Oh, the dog. That's what the dog did me. Ah. One-time payment. Good morning, Frasmi. The darkness will rear its head in times of weakness. Dare I say, based. It's been a while. So I've seen the legendary Frasmi. Oh, they update it. Nice. No. Huh. Just Photoshop it better. Yo, isn't Krita just Photoshop it better? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, he just straight up import Photoshop brushes. I don't know if you can do that with Krita. I know Krita is 100% free and open source, so I don't know. That's the equivalent of vegan for programs, but you don't have any health, like, detriments. Krita imports Photoshop? Hell yeah, brother. Okay. So what you're saying is Krita is based? Like Sai, because you see... Wait, it's Sai... Clip Studio Paint, is that like... Was that like manga studio or whatever? Anime... Jonathan Anime Studio? I know there's something with a very silly name like that that was also called something else. Too dumb to draw. I hate to tell you this, but it really is just practice. And then you can get kind of okay. Like, even if you don't actually look into how to do stuff, you can get pretty far on just drawing. Yeah, all artists are dumb. You could be spending that time, like, doing anything that makes you money. Nah, unless you're like Jonathan Fursuit, and you can draw with no qualms and sleep at night. Then you can start making money as well on that. No. Stuck on the draw more. Yeah. Yeah, art reps. Yeah. Okay, Clip Studio used to be Manga Studio. Okay. It's a cycle. Yeah, gold-plated vomit bucket, yeah. No, what you need to do... No. As far as I'm aware, listen, I'm not a furry, I don't know anything about furries. But, what I do know is that the weird commissioning, like, stuff it's more of like a social thing than like paying for art from someone. It's more of like paying to get your character, oh shit, I'm out of ammo, drawn by the big famous artist. I think, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, closed species is like the worst thing that I've ever heard. Putting a foot, just fucking like, furry OC, actually, with like an extra layer of do not steal. Furries are what VTubers are now, but with more degeneracy and less making money. Yeah. That's not deep in the scene. VTubers are first zones with extra steps? Is it really? Is the default V-word character extra steps? Or is it fewer? Is a PNG with some OBS tricks? Is that less or more? You choose reminder, adopt a reminder. Reminder for the reminder. Really? Huh. Vanera. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Really? Huh. You don't have to, you don't even have to stream. No. I'm the reverse VTuber. All I do is stream every week, every day. No. No. Fuck, Guardian Zay. All he does is stream. Daishima. How many every once in a while I look and see Daishima's online. It's just like, oh yeah, 24-hour like endurance stream. I don't know, my sleep schedule's messed up. I don't know what anyone else's like streaming schedule is. Exactly, a fucking like 48-hour stream. Yeah, OC furries and VTubers. What if it's all the same people? No. It's weird. It's like anthropomorphology. But really, it is just an internet community based around characters. If you think about it. or don't think about it, and then you end up in situations, to say the least. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Trigger fingers. Tuesday night. Yeah, no. All personas. Yeah, you have a notable username or a funny icon avatar. Sorry, bro. You're another OC. If someone can recognize you, that's your Sona. Oh, there we go. Ah, nice. Yeah, the assassins are a bit of a problem. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is like weird, but this is like the I guess VTubing is the only like online community that I've ever actually been a part of at all. Like it participated in. Like everything else, absolutely everything else. Like even playing MMOs, it's just like, oh, someone invited me to a guild, I guess I'll join. And then just not do anything. Like chat in the guild chat like once. Online communities all no, it's just like feel lazy. The furthest persona is just a human being, which is the scariest thought of them all. Bolt marrow is good, but I don't have a crossbow. But eventually I will get a crossbow, given enough time. Yeah. Chatting with the guild leaders, GF. Yo, guild breaking speedrun. Any percent. No, guild breaking speedrun 100%. Let's go. Low percent. How many messages does it take? And okay, now I kind of want to see that. Even as just like a little short little parody video, I want to see that. Yeah, unfortunately, I have been looking at speedruns of games recently with the intent of playing the games using speedrun tricks. Man, the idea of speedrunning in general is pretty annoying. You know? Yeah. The idea of sitting in front of a computer and playing the same game on repeat, trying to get the same glitch, is a bit annoying. Like, yeah. They had some sub-only mode. Fuck. Yandere dev banned. Wait, they made a simulator for that? Wait, yo, that'd be sick. Like Facade, but that Discord server. Holy shit. No, get on that. But yeah, Hollow Knight and Nier Automata. But yeah, Hollow Knight, for fun reasons. I do want to do like a full Hollow Knight playthrough, and I think I could actually make it a little interesting. Give people a reason to watch it, you know? Someone did a summoning salt video for the Yandere Dev Discord simulator, whatever. That's pretty good. How fast you can type "come chow"? Is that just straight up like a banned word? It's a bit unfortunate that there's not more tech. But yeah. Unfortunately, I have already spent like every day this past week playing Hollow Knight in my free time. Good morning, Puchigire. There is more. That's the ant percent speedrun. Or any percent. Okay. Yeah, I get. Yeah, you might as well post the link. I mean, I can't watch it while I'm playing, but. Yeah. Having a cum chalice image while on the 10-minute waiting queue. Okay, yeah. Everyone in chat. There you go. Okay, it's only 4 minutes long. Oh no! Oh shit! It's a 3-part. Oh, auto crossbow is very good. Yeah, this is one of the reasons to pick up bolt marrow, is to either have an auto crossbow or hope you get an auto crossbow. Well, just any crossbow is really good before and after bolt marrow. Okay, and now it homes. Huh. But yeah, welcome to, I guess welcome to discussing based speedruns. Yeah, I guess I'll really need to watch that in my free time. I never got around to watching, like, anything that I've said that I need to watch, like, movie-wise. Because I usually just go to bed. Parody speedruns. There's a lot of, like, silly speedrun categories as well that are basically parodies. OOT 5-minute speedrun? Yeah. Oh, shit. Someone made a video of that. Okay, that's pretty good too. Yeah, Little Hunter x Hunter is basically just a DPS check or a melee weapon check. You just gotta kill him and not die. That's it. I surprisingly haven't looked into this category of weird nonsense. Yeah, Ocarina of Time any percent, well, at least arbitrary code execution is a bit silly. You just do that. You just do the glitch that lets you just skip to the credits. Oh. Paper Mario. Okay, so there's a code buffer. Oh, okay. So you can just do that bullshit? So just, yeah, arbitrary code execution for any game, I guess. Huh. I didn't know you could do that with the N64 console. Yeah, Bloodlust. Yeah, I remember in the GDQ right after it was found, they showed it off by just putting the fucking Franker Z on the fucking like B button, like just yeah. That's how you do arbitrary code execution. Oh yeah, the Dragon Quest hot plate. That isn't legal for real speedruns because it's you know, fucking hardware manipulation. But yeah, it changes the bit. God damn. It's funny though, yeah. I believe the first speedrun I ever saw was Oblivion, and it was just like something like, you know, beating Oblivion in like 10 minutes. And yeah, just going through everything and just like going to the little room where you have like the final battle, and you just like type in no clip in the console, and then just fly to the loading zone for the final cutscene, and then call it a day. No, there's still an enemy somewhere. Oh, just a fish freak. But yeah, this shit's fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, also, I guess there's the exact opposite of, well, not really the exact opposite, the different flavor, I've been watching a few Yimfa videos. The dude that does that stupid like Dark Souls like nonsense, like oh yeah. Yeah, just the idea of going into loading zones when you're not supposed to is just, it has a little bit of inherent humor. But yeah, just like, I don't know. All those funny, just very glitch-heavy Dark Souls, like, challenge runs. Like, no talking. Batten Kaito is 100%? I don't even know what a Batten Kaito is. Yeah, not just sequence breaking the hell out of something is interesting. Oh, 341 hours. Oh. Just obscure JRPG. Or weird, not obscure. Oh, you... Oh, I see. Wait, yeah, 300 hours is a long time now that I think about it. I mean, the, what is it? Twilight Princess low percent is a real thing. That one's something. Play that run over a week and just leave the console on while you sleep? Yeah. Yo, leave the stream going, leave the VOD going and pull a DSP during your world record speed run. Anyways. That'd be hilarious. I don't know if they wouldn't have, they would like be able to not accept that as a world record. Yeah, where's the get affiliate and where's the Twitch partner and then band speedrun? There's got to be a way to do a shitty speedrun on Twitch. Yeah, getting banned is too easy. You just form a bannable offense. I can't think of anything good. Anyways. No, there we go. Nice. And full on crossbow so I can do this. Yo, let's go. Okay. That's good, that's good. And nice. Not nice. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, there's the normal final boss of Nuclear Throne. Cleared easily. If you blow up those things on the side, you go here instead of just sitting on it and ending the game and going to credits. And you fight Throne Part 2. There we go. And you just DPS the hell out of it. Get the projectiles. And... Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, those are a pain in the ass. Oh shit, oh shit, no, don't fucking melee me. But yeah, there we go. And now... Oh, we hit our ultra level as well. Higher rate of fire. Really based. But yeah, YV, you get one of your ultra mutations for hitting max level, and then you go here. Holy shit, nice. Ultra shovel is very good. I think we can handle it, yeah. Ultra weapons use experience as well as whatever ammo. I don't think there's anything that I want more than... Oh, super plasma cannon's funny. I don't think there's anything I want more than an auto crossbow though. Let's take the SPC onto the next level. Let's go. So this is what the super plasma cannon does. Just a bunch of projectiles. The thing is, I don't know where my auto crossbow went. There we go. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, Ultra Shovel, high fire rate, good AoE, good stuff, good stuff. Very based. No, I accidentally opened the portal. Interesting. Crown Vault. You get to pick a Halo Skull, basically. A silly modifier for your run. I'll go with the best one. Crown of Blood, just more enemies. Less XP, but overall it's about the same because more enemies. Or maybe it's more experience. Anyways. Crown of Love is okay. Well, only ammo chests. It's fine. Crown of Luck, no. Crown of Protection is... nah, not that bad. Crown of Hatred isn't really interesting. Crown of Death is a bit silly. Bigger explosions, -1 max HP. The bigger explosions doesn't matter that much, but it's more likely to kill you. Anyways, let's take Crown of Blood. You use this on every high score run. There's a lot of good roguelites out there. I can understand. I might run out of rads to use as ammo for the Ultra Shovel. Yo, okay. We didn't die. Despite going like gamer mode and just walking into every single enemy on the stage. Oh, and there we go. Out of rads. Oh shit! That guy! That man! This might be a bit too much for us to handle at the moment in terms of ammo cost. We don't have anything cool. Oh, synthetic 2? Oh yeah. I know a few people that were excited for synthetic 1 and 2. Smart gun's funny. It just aims to the nearest enemy to your crosshair. No matter how far away it is, just the nearest one. And yeah. Okay, there we go. Crossbow. 1 is good, but the engine's pretty limited. Okay. Oh, I could have gotten, damn it. I should have taken that. Ultra Laser Pistol is funny. It's not meta, but it's cool. I guess there's no real, like, super hardcore meta. Well, I think there might be for, like, extremely high loops. But otherwise, you're good. Come on. Yo, let's go. Okay. A little bit of focus is required. There's Mom. Say hi. Say hi to Mom. Oh yeah, once you start looping, all of the intermediate levels have bosses. So 2-1, 4-1, 6-1, all that fun stuff. Huh. Come on, no. I need the XP. Yeah, having a limited number of swings on your melee weapon is a bit silly. That's one of the best reasons to use a melee weapon, is just infinite ammo. Come on. Oh no. We good? Mom, please. Uh-oh. Oh, and she's dead. Let's go. My ball mom just died. Let's go. And we'll take our auto crossbow back. There we go. Beans. No. But yeah, well, welcome to Nuclear Throne. We loopin', boys. I guess the pizza sewers aren't that different even on higher levels. Oh, other than the cops. IDPD. Secret shotgun is good. Oh no, I didn't mean to right-click there. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we killed all the enemies before the cop car spawned. The IDPD vehicle, van. And, we're good. That's all. Maybe Crown of Blood was a bit too much. I didn't have to pick Crown of Blood. You can always just pick no crown. Oh. There's an elite. Elite IDPD members can be a pain in the ass. Okay, good. We made it. There we go. Yeah, blowing up the van does give you a good amount of ammo, so it's usually worth it. If I make it to Loop 2, I might as well show off the final boss. And see if I can beat that on stream again. Yo, and like the second stream of Nuclear Throne that I did or something, I like beat the final boss on like the on the very last run of the stream. That was fun. That is a good way to show off the game. Yeah. Well, it's not that difficult. I used to play this game a lot. Like a lot. And not like 2,000 hours, but I would play it in my free time. Oh yeah, the van will like insta-kill you if you get run over. And I'm low on stuff. Oh, the fucking... no. Okay, I'm out. That guy's dangerous. But yeah. Here's an interesting thing. After the first Crown Vault, the Vault Guardians will spawn. But there's also... Where is it? Where's the chest? Here we go. Oh, I've got a Gatling Slugger in here. I'll leave that there. But yeah, you can store weapons for future runs. No. I'll keep the Ultra Shovel. Okay, got him. Nice. But yeah, fun game. Let's take none. Let's walk that back. But yeah, if you loop with a crown, you unlock it for future runs. Yep. No. Play the Spire. Draft of Darkness? Oh, I've never heard of that one. I know there are a few games like Slay the Spire that came out not too long after, like a wave. Oh yeah, Big Dog. The projectiles start doing that. The projectiles get their own bullets. Oh shit. Let's go. Bob and weave, boys. And there goes all my ammo. Nice. Oh. And there we go again. I'll just use whatever I get. It's a constant flood. I see. Double machine gun is very fun in concept, but it's not sustainable. Yeah, there was also a few Darkest Dungeon likes. I should play Darkest Dungeon on stream. I put a lot of hours into that. There's a lot of interesting mods, to say the least. To say the most. That's all I'm gonna say about the yeah. I don't like the art style for Darkest Dungeon 2 so far. I really do enjoy like the weird like chibi characters. And I don't know what they're doing. It's a bit silly. And the crystal isn't that bad of a boss compared to other stuff. Oh yeah, if you're really cool, you can blow up the van before it even stops. Darkest Dungeon 1 has a Germa mod. It made a Darkest Dungeon clone or made a Darkest Dungeon mod? The Darkest Dungeon. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh, a Slay the Spire clone. Oh. Yeah, Slay the Spire is definitely interesting, to say the least. It's a cool video game. Cool game. As some people like to put it. Oh yeah, the crystal's insta-kill on contact damage. But yeah. Yeah, digital deck builder, like single player campaign deck builder, is interesting. You know? Because you can do a lot of interesting things with it. Like cards that upgrade every time they kill something. Yeah, a card like Feed, where like, yeah, if you get a kill with it, you get extra max HP. But you can't really do that in like Magic the Gathering. I mean, you can do something, you can just like, I don't know, have something that like, you gain life when it, yeah. But it's not like a permanent bonus forever. and having that runs that short is very cool. Good morning, Goran Bosner. Welcome. Oh no. Juhas? No. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm out of brads. I may be firing my auto crossbow a bit too much. I want a heavy auto crossbow. Go Super Black Cannon, let's go. You got Host? Beast. Oh, not even enough ammo to fire again. Nice. And that's everything for that stage. 5 of them. Huh. Yeah, I may or may not have considered learning how to use a weird, like, fine clone to animate Darkest Dungeon. Got Hoss as well. Everyone's getting Hossed. You've never hit the going live button? Huh. Oh. See, I was right not to have follower I was right not to have any notifications at all pop up on screen. Darkest Dungeon bag. Oh yeah, that's another reason I haven't played it on stream yet. First of all, I don't want it to show like, oh, well I know, yeah, I'm using a different Steam account and everything, but it would be very embarrassing if it showed like, oh, your save file is kind of weird. It doesn't have these mods installed, and then just list off everything. But nah, champion bot. Huh? Oh yeah, you can just ignore it. As always. Doesn't have the Germa mod installed. Doesn't have the sexy Germa mod installed. A true crime. Pretty sure you can get banned for not having the Germa mod installed. Oh shit. Do I have plutonium hunger and I still want more pickup range. Let's go. We're good? We're good. Oh my god. Anti-Big Booby Crusader, no panties not installed. Based. 600 command, huh? What does that mean? Huh. Now it's some sort of Twitch command that prevents people who have been less than 2 to 3 week followers. Okay. Yeah, that's, I guess that's good as like a panic button, but other than that, it's a bit silly. I guess I should check it out just in case. Even then, I don't know. Yeah. I need to I need to, as they say, pimp out my, OBS setup yet again. It's been a while. We are low on everything. It's just, there we go. Come on, let's go. Get your PNG tuber avatar up, based. Get ready to turn emote mode only on. I thought they spam emotes. Well, I guess it's just the emote. Fine. Ah, shit. Yo, thanks for Bloodlust coming in handy. We're not getting destroyed. Emotes can only get so bad. Really? What if they start spamming German emotes? Shit. Okay, good. There we go. Got him. Nice. Yeah, holy fuck, we're back on. Yeah, second stomach and Bloodlust is taking us up to full HP, like, instantly. Incinerator is actually really good. Even if it does go through ammo, like a hose. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a boss on this floor as well. So that'll be fun. Oh yeah, the Rhino freaks do massive damage, contact damage, which I somehow didn't die from. Yo, shit. Good morning, Bone Miser. Welcome to Loop 1. Oh yeah, the Technomancer revives Necromancers. There we go. We based yet? No. Alright, he summons them at least. Shit. Okay, welcome to discussing bots. Yo, I remember there used to be like the hydration bot. That was a big thing. I guess. Like a big, as far as stupid little things go. People talked about that. Just like it's the bot that would say, "Remember to stay hydrated" every like 5 minutes in chat. Hydration got banned. That explains it. Wait, water got banned? Hydrating yourself got banned. You can't drink water anymore. Damn. And there we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I used to go on Twitch like a little bit back in the day, quote unquote. Oh shit, we're on strong spirit's gone. Necromancer's this way. No! Fuck. Wonka S. Damn it. That was silly. Anyways. Let's see if I can actually unlock something very interesting. If I take a golden weapon to the ball mum fight. Good morning. Yeah, chat. Oh, welcome. Welcome to Nuclear Throne. Bot that spans N-words sleep. Hydration bot. Yeah, hydration bot follows the rules. The other bots, they just make new bots and then it's too hard to ban them. Quote unquote. You know? It's, as the kids say, I guess law-abiding citizens get punished. The hydration bot was too good for us. Not cost effective? I don't know about that. Well, I guess when people are like actively trying to evade bans, it's pretty easy, I guess. Oh? Oh, well... shit. Never mind, I don't understand how bots actually work. Oh wait, did the strike actually work? I remember hearing about that, like, after. I didn't pay attention. Yo, laser brain, let's go. Oh, so there has to be, like, a crazy, like, flaw. Okay. 10% viewership drop. Oh. I guess that's quite a bit, I guess. Have they said that they're gonna work on it, or are they just, like, saying nothing as usual? There we go. Hop gun? Nah. To chat IRC server. They just can't have a bot join it? Huh. I guess, I guess you just make a bot that confirms the email. You know? Just make extra emails. Oh, yeah. Yeah, isn't that the gimmick? Is, the using one email for multiple accounts, and then when that gets banned, they just make a new email? But then shouldn't the phone number be banned as well? Or I guess that wouldn't work, because eventually the service provider... So it is something they can't actually just, like, easily fix. Oh. Damn. I wouldn't be too surprised if they lose money on, like, on running Twitch. Maybe not with all the subscription kind of stuff. But I know is Family Guy real? I hate to say it, but Family Guy is actually run by bots. The South Park Manatee episode is real. Not just ads alone. No, it's like subs, right? Bezos wouldn't. Fair enough. Well, Google runs YouTube, and that, as far as I'm aware, unless it changed recently, that runs at a loss. It's a game. The most dangerous game. When is he gonna start VTubing to increase his profits? Yeah, I'd assume ads don't actually pay that well. Now, I heard the mimic noises, and I walked into a chest that was off center. That was just a misplay. Knife chest. All the money they get cut from subs and sim? Sim piss? Excuse me? Sim piss distracted me. Oh. I see. Crimps, yeah. Tier 3 subs. Okay. Speak of the devil. Let's go for it. I don't know how that took me that long to figure out the word. But yeah, simps. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, good. I didn't die. You know... This isn't a fully formed thought. This is half-baked at the moment, but I'm thinking about, like, Marvel versus Capcom, but, like, Epic versus Apple, but with, like, other companies, you know? There's no real, like, actual concrete idea or anything close to that, but that's the entire thought process of... Can you combine that into one funny thing? Maybe? I'm gonna take Lucky Shot instead. I was really hurting for ammo last time. Secret Pistol is fun. Especially with YV, we can double. Oh yeah, we triple it. Maybe. I'm good? Okay, good. Nice. But yeah. Whatever. Let's take some sillier weapons. Bouncer shotgun's fun, especially because we have the triple shot ability. We can just do this. Marvel and Capcom would be in there. Yeah. There we go. Okay, good. No damage. Yeah, it's weird. Every video game company like goes through cycles of being kind of shit to being like pretty cool, and then back to being kind of shit. Like Nintendo was cool for a sec, I think, like relatively, and then like Mario Collection for like $60, $60 for Mario 64 on the Switch. Yeah. Capcom is mostly shipped with some good games. What about Konami? Now there's a real one. Always have been? Yeah. I don't know. At least they make good games every once in a while. And they've got a catalog of good games that you aren't allowed to play, but you can, if you just don't tell them about it. Is Konami... Do they even make games anymore? I remember Pachinko... the classic Journey Pachinko. Disney wearing Marvel's skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Konami... Wait, what? Konami is making football games? What? I want to see James Sunderland like do a touchdown. There you go. Now there's a video game. eFootball PES 2021. I've never heard of that. Oh, fake football. I see. Wait. I don't remember. I did... No. American football didn't come first, I don't think. Did it? I think... Or maybe, like, that term soccer was, like, British. Something silly like that, right? Rugby with pads. Yeah. Rugby for gamers. Okay, yeah, soccer is British. That's right. Yeah, association football. Shortened to association into a soccer. Soccer. Yeah. Oh. I thought the soccer was from the association. I thought that's how they did it. Maybe British people don't make sense. There we go. Nice. Oh, you're British? I can't ban you right now. Anyways. Yeah, oh, we're actually taking damage. There we go, got him. Yeah, being able to just burst fire, like do the brat and get him is good. Yeah, I never played any sports games really, but I remember hearing that NBA Jam on like the GameCube was like actually a real good video game. I know like at the start of each match, at least like the like versus, you had a chance to like input cheat codes. So everyone would rush for big head mode and like free 3-pointers or something like that. I don't remember the details. I never played it, but I saw people play it. That was fun. I actually don't know what the gameplay really looked like. All I know is I heard constant Fisher from downtown. Good memories. There's just one voice line, or is it like Fisher from downtown, just constantly. Impact wrist is good. I'm really hoping for back muscle. Yo, let's go for some sick tech actually. Last Wish is a bad mutation, but it does let you go to like a secret area, and you get to get a new mutation when you go there. So it works as like a shitty mulligan, but since we're almost to the start of it, we can do that. Not that bad of a move. That's a lot. That's a lot of enemies. Yo, come on, got him. Nice. And there we go. We died. Oh, yeah, let's try to get more gold guns. I think an excuse to play more characters. Good morning, Law. Normal? I'm not based enough to go hard mode constantly. It requires too much attention at the start. That way I don't get to do the good old Zatsudan nonsense, where I just don't pay. I have one eye on the game, one eye on chat, and another eye keeping watch on the cat. And yeah, all that fun stuff. Like a chameleon. But yeah, welcome to the Nuclear Throne Zatsudan. I guess the last topic was soccer. Wait. Couldn't? Yeah, sports games should be a good type of game, because they've got rules. But yeah, I guess back in the day before the whole EA thing, sports games were a lot better. Before one company had exclusive rights to publish them. I keep trying to double tap, but I've just got this crystal reflect. Yeah, Crystal is one of the easiest characters for new players, because you start out with extra HP. That's her passive, and your right click reflect projectiles, so you don't need to rely on finding a melee weapon to get defense. Good setup. There we go. But yeah. Nope. Are we good? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I can do something like this. There we go. Big bandit taken down without even moving. Nice. But yeah. Good? Okay, good. I guess I'm pausing a little bit to think about what I'm gonna say. Unacceptable. Yeah, skipping ammo chests doesn't do anything for me, so that was a bad idea. I should have just grabbed it. Whatever. I'm just going too fast. Bolt Marrow is a lot of fun. I'm not trying for anything specific. So, long arms. Even though we can right-click to block, melee weapons are still really good. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah, I really need to start keeping up on new game releases, just so that I can, just so I know what's going on with the industry these days. I've really just, for a while, I just relied on, I guess, Super Best Friend Cast for video game news. Even like listening to like 1-year-old like podcast episodes was good enough. Day one banger that game? No. I do want to do more like informed streams. I think I can do a lot of silly stuff with Hollow Knight at this point. I'll just say I'll tell you I'll teach you how to beat the first boss. I'll say that for sure. Anyways. Yeah, that game can't be sequence broken enough to do reverse boss order. But anyways. I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I know that you can do Path of Pain without dash. Nothing much happening. Things blow up years after when people's... Eh? Are you talking about Overwatch? No. Or Hollow Knight. No. No. Any game? Yeah, I feel like that is a good barometer for, I guess, popularity. It's a bit silly. In fact, it's extremely silly, but the best like meter stick for how much mind space is being mind share or whatever is being taken up by a game is how much R18 content is being produced. Hey, good morning, Order of Dusk. Welcome to Video Game Mindshare Deep Discussions. Oh, I guess the better one is fan art. Although that's usually that's just a type of fan art, and therefore, yeah, it is a yeah. Video Game Mindshare Iceberg. I don't know. Oh yeah, Bug Fables is pretty popular in Japan for some reason. Nah. Bolt Marrow is very good as well. Yeah, I've seen just like the few times that I've checked like the Bug Fables Twitter account. There's been like just like Japanese fan art of it. Good morning, Cranegg. Welcome to Video Game Mindshare discussion with the nuclear throne in the background. I didn't pick up Boiling Veins. I've streamed Gunfire Reborn. Yeah, that's a fun one. I haven't played it too much off stream. I've been I've been getting my dailies done in balloons. I can say that for sure. Accidentally, huh? I see. I see. Oh shit, there's two of them. Okay, good. Yeah. He's got furries on the staff. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. It's not furry, Mom, it's Kimono Mimi. You wouldn't understand the difference. Not furry, Mom, it's VTubers. Lovingly rendered, yeah. Lovingly crafted, yeah. I don't remember their. I don't know. I'm not up to date on my old school dank memes. Added a girl character. Wait, Air Model was garbage on release? I've seen it. Doesn't look that bad. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it looks like it too. Yeah, after years of experience, you can tell. If you can't tell what exactly an artist draws just based on the art style alone of any given picture, are you actually paying attention? Yeah, no. The 10,000 hour rule. Neither of these weapon-specific mutations are too good. Impact wrists, I guess, is the best one here. Yeah. Open mind isn't that good. Just an extra chest spawn every level is very, very weak. Yeah, I guess impact wrists is more DPS. It also does, I'm 99% sure, it does increase the chances, or maybe enemy bodies like normally like home in on other enemies. Two big medkits at full HP. HP can't drop when you're on full HP, so I must have killed something while I still had damage. Or if it was a chest, then yeah. Oh, from Open Mind? That's your fault. For taking damage. Let's go gamer mode and take nuke launcher. This thing actually follows your cursor, so that's something. Yeah, I don't know how. You have to be under half HP for a large medkit to spawn, I believe. There we go. There's big damage. The problem with explosions is they can hit multiple times, which can just take you from full HP to 0. Which is why you have to be scared. Nice. Oh, laser rifle is much better than the laser minigun for I guess ammo purposes, in my opinion. Oh, wave gun is fun. Ah, it came around. Oh yeah, bloodlust. Yeah. Wave gun isn't like one of the best weapons, but it is it's solid for the point that you can get it in the game. And it's fun, which is the other thing that matters. There we go. Oh yeah, I wanted to get gold weapons. We should be able to. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to see more arcadey, like, indie games. But I don't know what I actually like Because yeah, I really like Nuclear Throne. I feel like it has the right amount of, I guess, replayability and sameness. Gold Sledgehammer possible? That might be a loop, like a post-loop gold weapon. Lucky Shot is good. Gamma Guts is actually nice. I'll take Lucky Shot for better ammo. So I can just use better stuff. Have a good night, Daishima. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And... I don't know. Don't buy the 1980 Fortnite t-shirt. Speed limit if I want arcadey. Oh, is it that one? Yeah, that is that one. Oh wait, no, that's a different one. Now I was thinking of there's some game that was, I think it was like a some sort of game jam thing with like the bed bags. No. Alright, later. Side scroller racing game to dogfight game to shmup. Huh. Yeah, I guess I should. Ah, no. That was a bad situation. Let me play a cool character. Let me see if I can get the melting bee skin. Just one attempt, and then I'll switch to eyes. Try to get the bee skin. But anyways, I really need to get near Automata is something I really like. The first Nier did even more weird genre nonsense, like the whole like visual novel segment. And let's see, yeah, there was the like what genre is that even? Like the Diablo camera angle, basically. A lot of goofing around. There was not a shmup section in it though, so it's not what Yoko Taro really wants. Bolt Marrow might be better for this. But yeah, to unlock the melting bee skin, you need to beat the throne without taking any of the HP mutations as melting. Does Cult of the Lamb catch your attention? Does it? That's familiar. I know there's. I'm thinking of a RPG module. Huh. I've never heard of that. That looks like balloons. Is that by the... Or is that just Cal Art style? It's strange. Huh. Gary Busset. Eh? What? Yeah, Nier Automata is very different. It's not that good of an action game, character action. Especially considering it's a lot of like damage sponge enemies, you know, especially for hard mode. I'm not a fan of the movesets of enemies. They're not that fun. Oh no. The Japanese version, PS3 was Brother Nier and Xbox 360 was Papa Nier, I believe. And US we got Papa Nier for both. Yeah, Gary Bussy. No. I'm not 100% certain on that, but Papa Nier is the very best. Platinum B team. I see. It still does look very good, at least on the PC. In my mind, I was still thinking like, it's not that good of a video game. I prefer the first Nier. but I did boot it up like a couple weeks ago and played several hours of it, and I did get hit with like big nostalgia. I binged that game. Aeon Drive. That's familiar as well. Huh. But yeah, no Gary Bussy. And yeah, nah, back to filling up tabs. This doesn't look familiar. I don't know. Arcady, throw a knife and teleport. I don't know what to say. There's like some strange like aesthetic to games that I really like, and anything close and just away from it. No. Gee, bastard. You son of a bitch. I don't know what to say. Take back muscle. Novels are designed to be finished in 30 seconds or less. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. There's just video games that feel like, oh yeah, this is what I want to play, and video games that don't. And I don't even know which ones are. Maybe it's just stuff that I've played before. I'm gonna go gamer mode and take impact wrists. Because, melting. So, I do want to get... I do want to unlock the B skin first and foremost. Yo, and then I can actually take Ultra B. That'll be fun, actually. But yeah, being able to chain corpse explosions is pretty based. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Like, Darkest Dungeon 1 is, yeah. I like the look of it. And then the little bit I've seen of Darkest Dungeon 2 is nah. I don't know what's wrong. It just feels completely different. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really think it is just like if I played a game before. If I played like a game like high school and before, then it clicks. Yo. No. Damn it, the fire got us. Damn it. One more melting try. Yeah, game feel. Everyone's favorite term. Don't like Risk of Rain 2 being so different? I feel like Risk of Rain 1 and 2 look I do like that. I don't know if there's too much that Risk of Rain 1 could have been different for. I don't know. Hopefully the team can pick up the slack. Okay. I see. This is a game like Twisted Tales of Spike McFang? Excuse me? Yeah. Stress is horrible. Hammerhead is actually good. Scarier Face is good as well. I'll actually pick Hammerhead. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is... Yeah. People still have the argument, I think at least, of Link to the Past or Ocarina of Time, which is the better game. Because they are different. Now, I wanted to do Ocarina of Time with like speedrun tricks as well. That's another game that I looked into a little bit. I was just gonna do a normal playthrough, but then Carmine like announced he's gonna play it like instantly. Oh yeah, randomizer. Yeah, that would be fun. I should learn some tricks though for that as well. I wanted if I can, I would like to do Hollow Knight Steel Soul randomizer. 2D and 3D Zelda are different. Yeah. Oh yeah, B-skin, so we can't pick that. But yeah, yeah, randomizer doesn't work on the current patch. And for some reason, Proton won't work with the... Man, it should be possible. I should be able to do it, now that I think about it. Yeah, maybe. It'll be a pain in the ass. But yeah, a regular Steel Soul playthrough is easy enough, in my opinion. I spent the last week like playing Hollow Knight. Yeah, I know quite a bit about Ocarina of Time randomizer. It depends on the logic options. As long as you don't do no logic, you should be fine. The tricks are just gravy. But yeah. A good RNG in the challenges of breeze. Well, I still have to fight bosses. Yeah. Yeah, no logic you need to actually know. I've watched a few full randomizer playthroughs by good old ZFG1. Now that's ZFG is my favorite VTuber. There you go. No. ZFG is pretty cool though. I've watched a lot of ZFG like highlights. Just like, oh, I don't know what I want to watch today. I'll just put on a ZFG highlight while I wake up. Stevens, your favorite VTuber and Ocarina of Time runner. Let's go with Lucky Shot. But yeah, ZFG is one of those people that's actually a speedrunner because he really likes playing the game. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No. Speaking of, I still haven't ZFG cheats Clint is all natural. I really don't know the entirety of the deep lore. It's been too long. But anyway. All I know is Clint Stevens. Yeah, it's been like 6 months at least. It's been over six months since I've watched like any ZFG video. ZFG and Goron guy. What do you mean back in the day? ZFG is still safe, right? Yeah, watching stuff like that is very interesting. Yeah, yeah. Cosmo raid ZFG on occasion. And yeah, speedrunning, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a better time is the definition of insanity. We good? Okay, good. But yeah, I don't know how ZFG is still sane at this point. He's just been... Oh yeah, didn't someone take the 100% record? Like for like a day? Long arms should help a lot with survivability. There we go. Yeah, that was like in the past year, I think. I don't remember. Okay, good. There's the power of... Oh yeah, and we do have shovel, so it's real good. We do have hammerhead, so we can just do that. We can't take any damage, or we'll die. Yo. Hey, stop taking my XP. Do your friends have done runs? GDQ back in the day? Oh shit. Oh yeah, GDQ still happens. Did I miss the weapon chest? I feel like I did. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish the level. For the most part. Okay. They'll get Darkest Dungeon 2. Yeah, I haven't seen too much of like what they changed like gameplay wise, but yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's just mentally exhausted competing with the gaming gods is the definition of speedrunning. Yeah, speedrunning is like the definition of you'll almost certainly never. Well, actually, no. It's for the most part, it's like you'll never be the best at something. There's always one guy better than you, except you can watch that one guy play. You know exactly who is number one on the leaderboard, and you can watch that guy like fucking do the tricks right in front of you. But yeah, yeah, I need to stream Darkest Dungeon someday. That's a good video game. Dude runs 12 hours a day for months. The guy take the record back after a week or a few hours. Yeah. There's some people though that are just like gaming gods that just have like hand-eye coordination down to a T. But yeah, that's people like Horroristo are like real gamers. Mario Kart speedrun controversy. Eh? I've not heard of that. I could take plasma rifle and go to the cheese caves. Two guys are competing to get the record on every track. One guy saved up a bunch of records and released them all at once. Yeah, I don't think something like that is illegal. But... or against any rules, but kind of cool. Fucking it's bad sport. Really? Yeah, I guess. Good point. That is kind of mean, I guess. If you're just goofing around with friends, I guess, or like weird video game rivals, then yeah. Oh, for a few years. Huh. Silly. It's yeah, I guess, yeah. I've said this before, but if you're not having fun with something, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Oh, mimic. Yeah. It's not like anything bad happens if you don't keep up. But yeah, I guess if you're not having fun, then quitting's probably a good option. There we go. Okay, good. This is a little dangerous. Because all of those projectiles could kill us. Got him. Nice. Good morning, Zerkrom. Yeah, rules and sportsmanship. Yeah. Is there, though? I feel like anything that you can win. Sportsmanship is usually second place. Depending on what you're doing. If you're playing like... yeah, if you're playing like locals, if you're playing like Friday Night Magic, and you don't tell your opponent the correct rules, or you don't like inform your opponent of like a mistake that he's making, then that's a bit mean. Why does the guy need to be involved in sportsmanship? Or the guy just wanted records? Fair enough. Yeah, you gotta think of the opposite side. Good morning, the E-Ghost. What kind of person would submit their nose to Friday Night Magic? What kind of person would play... okay, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. No, Friday Night Magic, unless there's a Smash Brothers tourney going on in the same venue, then you're fine. Oh. There we go. Yeah, people at least wash their hands because you can't get dirt on the cards. Smash Brothers, controller's fine. Whatever goes on the controller goes on the controller. Yeah. Oh, the guy didn't want a rival? He just cared about the game? Huh. Huh. It doesn't seem like anyone's doing anything wrong. Yeah, it's just that the dude didn't want to, Huh. I guess the other guy just wanted the records? I guess he just wanted to beat the other guy. Huh. And then once he wasn't able to beat the other guy, he just quit. I guess. Laser brain. That's good. Yeah, I guess one guy wanted records, the other guy wanted to beat the other guy. Well, I guess the other guy wanted to beat the other guy too, if he did that weird metagame nonsense. I forgot. Is this? No, this is 5-2. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I guess this is one of the situations where it's just like, this is the trolley problem for speedrunners. No. There's, yeah, not disclosing how you do like tricks and whatnot. You know, that's a bit silly. That's why when Ash gets up, tells you use rival, tell him to fuck off. Man, they really fucked with they really fucked up Pokemon rivals. Yeah, back in the day, it was like someone that would actually kick your shit in every step of the journey. And then now it's just like a character in the Pokemon video game who shows up every once in a while. I tried to get a version of Sun and Moon running, if you know what I mean, but I never got around that far. Holy shit! Thank goodness, Hammerhead. Yeah, they heal you up before the fight. Don't they even like ask you? But yeah. Yeah. I'm not opposed to the idea of like, this character is your friend, but they want to win just as much as you do. So yeah, good luck, buddy. All right, we just gotta get him. Fuck! No! Just one hit. Damn it. Yeah, I haven't played that much Eyes on stream. Yeah, you hate Hunter x Hunter? The little Hunter x Hunter's laugh. Yeah, Little Hunter is something. He's a prime example of a gear check. He's very difficult to go, yeah, I guess, correctly. Good morning, Dr. McJones. Welcome to Eyes. He has no mouth. I know that from the loading screens. I'll tell you that for sure. I'll tell you that for free. But yeah, I really want to get the B skin for him because it's one of the better B skins. He's got a pair of 3D glasses on. That's it. It's good. But yeah, Eyes is cool. He's got telekinesis. Pulls in enemies and pushes away projectiles. And I guess he can see in dark levels. The front eyes? No, it goes over the front eye in the exact wrong way. Gamma Guns. Gamma Guns is fun. Yeah, all the intermediate levels. The in-betweens. Yeah, let's save ammo, even though we don't need to. There we go. Cause yeah, it's something like Big Bandit. You can beat him with like a fucking ham sandwich. You just bob and weave and you're good. Eyes is a baby beholder. Hmm. Yeah, weren't... No, I'm thinking of cacodemons. I was thinking like RMP holders stolen from something, but I was thinking of cacodemons being stolen from that one D&D book. They call him Eyes because he's egocentric. Hmm. Do you hug him with gamma guts he cooks? Hmm. He cooks for you. I didn't get a grenade launcher, so we can't go to the sewer. Damn it. Yeah, the unlock for Eyes, his bee skin, is extremely simple. You just have to go to the pizza sewers while playing as Eyes. Yeah. The fish's bee skin is really good. It's just old fish with like an eye patch. But you have to, I believe you have to loop with every character. Something like that. If this is a grenade launcher, no. That's unfortunate. Wrench doesn't hold up too well. So we'll switch. Oh. Hug Little Hunter. Oh, wait. Yeah, Big Bandit. Okay, yeah. I've never tested that. Euphoria is fun with Eyes because projectiles move slower and they get pushed back, so they get pushed back better. You know? But, yeah, it's fun stuff. Yeah, thrown butt Euphoria with Eyes is a lot of fun. Yo, let's go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and get a golden weapon on Eyes. So, hit the car with the screwdriver, and there you go. More pushback, yeah. Yeah, Oh yeah, the YB rap is great. I think it might be written by Dose One as well. But, anyway, it's the dude that did the Gungeon end song, you know? The Enter the Gungeon. The song where he goes, Enter the Gungeon, you know? Yeah. He might have done the whole fucking soundtrack for Gungeon. I don't remember. Oh, now we get a grenade launcher. Yeah, check credits. He did the whole soundtrack. Okay, yeah. I know he does audio for, or music for some other stuff too. But yeah. And there we go. Golden grenade launcher is stored. So now we can guarantee that we're gonna go to the pizza sewers. Oh, he did all the music for Gun Gods. I know Yukio someone. I actually don't remember his last name off the top of my head for once. Yukio Kalik? I know. I've gotten old. He's the dude that did the rest of the music for this. He's pretty cool. I remember watching some of the dev streams. Man, wait, was I doing Gamma Guts damage for a second there? Interesting. But yeah, Nuclear Throne dev streams were a ton of fun. I woke up early on school days just to watch the dev streams. The artist for like the pixel art would always talk about, like, he's a huge Sonic fan. I remember that. He did some work on shit, what is it? The Heart Machine games. What was the name of that game? The big pixel art game that everyone that came out around. Fuck. Space. Rami asking what asshole made this game after a bad run. Good, okay, that's good. Oh, Disc Room is this one? I've heard about Disc Room. That one actually sounds pretty interesting. Hyper Light Drifter, yeah. Hyper Light Drifter. I still haven't, like, completed that either. I got it free on the PS4, so that was fun. Oh yeah, let's go. We can go both secret levels this run. But yeah. Huh, Samurai Gun is silly. I've never heard of Sludge Light, though. Samurai Gun is Smash Brothers for real gamers. There we go. Sludge Light, yeah, oh, EGS, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hades got popular again because it came off the Epic Games Store, right? That was a while ago, though. There we go. That... Oh. That seems very silly. I think I've seen a little bit of that. Hades is popular because... Yeah, everyone's going after Dusa. Anyways. Well, I mean, it got popular again. It was on the EGS for a while. That's all I know about Hades. Man, I never... Oh yeah, also, Supergiant Games. They did the Bastion, Transistor, Pyre. I guess Pyre is the one that everyone... Did people forget about Pyre? I don't know. I never finished it. It was Sports Ball, which is weird. There you go. You get multiple procs of your melee weapon damage if you hit him while he's charging. Hades going on. Like I said before, the stronger telekinesis based. The Epic Games Store deal is very much worth it. Contrarian Hate Train? Solid, but nothing new. I think something that just does everything right, or at least does a lot of things right, is usually pretty good. I don't know. I haven't played Hades though. I guess it does the art style pretty damn well. I don't know. Or if people are talking about mechanics. It doesn't seem that, like, incredibly unique mechanics-wise. At least from what I've seen. Yeah, and I can... Oh, I guess I forgot about pushing the gas. Doesn't introduce anything unique. Yeah, what about the visual novel segments? That's an interesting idea, is just having a resource you gain in your runs be used for visual novels. But yeah. I don't know, I've never played it. I've heard it's good. I've seen people play it, and it looks pretty solid, I guess. But other than that, yeah. It's just a video game. Does things well, but it got more praise than it deserves? The Skyrim of roguelites. Fair enough. Yeah. Huh. Oh, there we go. And pizza sewers. Let's go. In Skyrim. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You can see the achievement in the corner. So, yeah, Strong Spirit's good. Yeah. Skyrim of roguelites is a pretty heavy blow. Curse of the Dead Gods. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I saw, like, Horroristo play it. Yeah, I really think it's, like, just the art style isn't as impressive as Hades, so... Yeah. Yeah, Curse of the Dead Gods looks a hell of a lot like Hades. I think that started earlier, I assume. I'm not sure. I'm just assuming. Chris doesn't play like it? I guess just top-down. Top-down video game look the same. Unless I'm thinking of a different one completely. Stamina and parries. Well, I guess everything else is exactly the same then. No. Okay, yeah, at a glance it does look similar. Okay, yeah. I was right. Yeah, I guess like saying, I don't know. Dark Souls and Bayonetta, Bayonetta and Nier Automata. There you go. There's a good one. Now, golden grenade launcher again. I was hoping for something else. Anything else? No. Really, it's been a long time since I've seen it. Like, in I remember it looking kind of like Temple Run. in the way, man. I guess Indiana Jones. I never played Temple Run, by the way. There you go. I'm safe. Oh yeah, he's got the mutton chops. Or whatever. It looks a bit like Torchlight. Oh. Yeah, the loading screen tips are great. That's where you get your entire lore from. I think like every time I've played this game, I've mentioned the deep lore. So one of the best things that I've seen in a dev stream was JWAP going hard on bug fixes, and people were complaining. Yeah, fish can roll. Yeah. Melting is tired. People were complaining about the portals, you know, the end level portals. When they open up, they'll blow up cars. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna fix the bug, and then he just put. Oh, it's not really a bug; it's a feature. But anyways, he just put a loading screen tip that said portals blow up cars live on stream. He did that, and it was based. Flare gun is funny. I like it. Anyways, boiling veins is good for defense. There we go. Yeah, the wind hurts. Even yeah, random character. If you go in the menu and pick random character, you get different lore, different loading screen tips, like specific ones. You know, Gatling Slugger. Yeah, we've got a solid build up now. It's good stuff. Caution well. I never watched that much of The Simpsons. I saw that movie. They had Bart Simpson's dick out. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I never really watched Family Guy either, but I know enough Family Guy to just say that Peter. Yeah, that Karagi animation was really good. Very based. Anyways. Back muscle maybe? We got long arms and trigger fingers, so I guess, yeah, just rhino skin. We can do anything at this point. Yo, energy screwdriver, let's fucking go. One of my favorite bad weapons. Yeah, it's not worth it. Energy screwdriver is one of the most energy efficient melee weapons, but it's bad. because it's got a screwdriver attack. It's like a short stab, as opposed to actually like a big a defensive, like that kind of stuff. It's not good at all, but it's funny because it does a lot of damage. High DPS, but bad. Anyways, what? Plant's sick. Yeah, you can root the throne and kill it early with throne butt. Yeah. No, that's sick. No, nothing. No, there are things, but one of the things that like really like I guess irritates me just a little bit is when video games have mechanics that bosses are immune to. I think, yeah. Like what? Why is the boss immune to poison? Why? So does the boss need to be immune to poison? Why does this video game have a why are there all these sick status effects that you can build characters around, but you just make bosses immune to everything? Standard boss loadout? What do you mean? Yeah, no, it's fucking stupid. Ah, Bravely Default does that. And, oh, yo, fuck yeah, Energy Sword. Energy Sword is really solid. Good damage. Good fire rate. It does use ammo, but it's good. Don't even put it in the game if you can't use it on a boss. Exactly. Oh, comes with the job. No, it doesn't. There are good video games out there. Slay the Spire does it well. I really like the concept of Artifact, which is just it just absorbs one debuff per stack of Artifact. So if you have a debuff build, it'll be slightly less effective, but you still you can still start doing it. And even then, not all bosses have Artifact. But yeah, even then, sometimes it's like comically high resistance. I think in like Bravely Default, it is just like extremely high resistance that you can get over if you try hard enough, and it's just stupid. Bag of Marbles, Red Mask, and Pressure Point. Is that a Watcher specific like thing? Damn it, I haven't played that much of the Watcher. I played most of my Slay the Spire before the defect even. Damn. Okay. Boss's Fire, Poison Slime. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's okay for an enemy to have immunities to like certain stuff. Anyways, Carrier Face or Rabbit Paw should help. Stacks Mark on an enemy. Every time you apply Mark, it does damage to every enemy with Mark. Huh. Interesting. No, oh. No. Frick. Nope. You good? 3 HP is still enough to die from almost everything. Yo. I did it for the HP. I did it for the medkit. And there he is. Come on, let's go. Use it as a suit of AoE. Stack on one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of poison. The way that game does poison, like that flavor of damage mechanic where it does one like does like 5 on the first 10, then 4, 3, 2, 1. That kind of stuff. Auto crossbow is really good. Yeah, here's the real gamer loadout. Auto crossbow, energy sword. Back in the day, this was the best loadout. Before there were better weapons and before there were more levels. Even before there were final bosses. Gives and poison. Yeah. But yeah, I think Bravely Default is really cool, but I hate a lot of it. I hate a lot of Bravely Default. Like a lot of it is just like just wrong enough. Evasion and accuracy are useless stats. Listen, no, you don't understand. Art and lore are so good. Yeah. But the gameplay is a little jank. Never got around to it. The job system is a lot of fun because you can no. You can just make like busted characters very easily. Yeah, getting the abilities from one job and abilities from whatever job you actually use, and a bunch of fun stuff. Whatever, it's neat. You get some things right, get some things wrong. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah. I never played Final Fantasy V. Probably, yeah. FF Tactics as well. But yeah, the main gimmick is the whole BP, the brave points, and the defaulting, which is your defend. So yeah, you if you spend a turn defending, you basically get a save up that turn. That's the whole gimmick. But boss fights. So you can go in the negative with your BP as well. So what you do is on random encounters, you just use all your BP and just fucking alpha strike, win turn 1 before the enemy actually does anything. The master jobs, you could use them as on your base job class to build a custom class. Huh. But yeah, Bravely Default, you get your like set of skills or whatever. Like fun, whatever. The exact details aren't that important. But the whole, and then on bosses, you just defend until you get the maximum number of points. Most bosses don't really stop you from doing that. Yeah, that's just the most optimal way to take the least amount of damage and all that fun stuff. And yeah, and just only spend one turn. Now going in negative and being able to save. And what do you mean being able to save? Being able to save the game? No. Yo, the new Final Fantasy is so good. You're able to save the game instead of leaving your console on. No. Yeah, being able to save up points is a lot of fun. But the fact that it's tied to your defend means you just go up, you save up to the max number. Like that's your general game plan, is save up till you hit 3, and then spend them all on one turn for your DPS or whatever. Abstraction of press turn. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, boss fights, you just... Yeah. If you took an action every turn, then you take a hell of a lot more damage. Oh yeah. And then if you dual wield weapons, I believe it just halves the attack bonus or whatever from them. But magic rods don't get halved. So if you're playing a magic character, or if you got a character built for magic, then you just use you equip them with 2 wands. Because that doesn't get halved. Now, good morning, Sigrid and Bird. Sigrid, to be exact. Yeah, Nuclear Friend's a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan. I played it a lot as a kid. Oh no. Oh, hold on. I need to pay a bit of attention. Press turn, you have a character defend, which costs half a turn. And the next character can use your half turn for an action. Ah. Huh. Beauty of a auto level grind if you put a rock on the joystick, A button. Ah, yeah. think monster style is better. I don't like projectile style at all. Yeah, so nearby enemies will get pushed away. Yeah, like this. And then when we telekinesis, they get pushed towards us still. Anyways, we hit max level. But yeah, welcome to Nuclear Throne while discussing, I guess, Bravely Default. But yeah, one of the more important nonsense things is the idea of accuracy and evasion being stats. There's a class, the Ninja, which is built around evading attacks. It does have an ability where you just, oh, okay, let's be a little bit more careful. It does give you an ability where you can just, like, evade the next physical attack. Are you family? Nah, they're dead. They're dead. It's fine. Oh no. Buggy multiplayer mod game? Someone who wouldn't let you learn it? Oh, I see. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, this is the game that came out before Gungeon, basically. There we go. It's Proto Gungeon. Textbook not fine. Nah. Just video game characters. But anyways. Yeah, accuracy. Special attack, like abilities, don't actually use accuracy. They just hit. And that goes for enemies as well. So evasion doesn't matter because you're good. You're gonna get hit by the enemy's attacks. And then basic attacks. It's one of those games where you should never use basic attack because you'll almost always have an ability that's just better than basic attack. Not as bad as FF6 where evasion stat just doesn't work. Yeah, okay, no. That's even better, like old Pokemon Red and Blue. Just coded wrong. Yeah, no, that's when it's bad. But even then, with the ninja class as well. So, not only does it not work on anything that's not a basic attack, even then, evasion doesn't completely negate a basic attack if you evade it. It does it like one by one. So basic attacks do like multi-hits, basically. But even with high evasion, you're still gonna get hit at least once. And the main gimmick of the ninja class was that you got BP back whenever you evade an attack. So it doesn't work. It's almost never gonna proc unless you use that ninja ability to just dodge a hit. In which case, it's good. You just fully don't take damage from one attack. But yeah, that's it. No, and that's the level. Easy. Yeah, Pokemon Red and Blue. Was it special defense? Special attack that didn't work? I don't know. Anyways. Pokemon games are interesting. Pokemon Red and Blue has an interesting speedrun just because of how easy it is to just crack open the game's code. Like, by messing around, like, regularly. Yeah. Oh. No. Nice. I gotta look at the screen a little bit. No, more than I want. Yeah, good morning, Caleb. RNG manipulation stuff or something? No, you just arbitrary code execution. Basic tactic with Snorlax with Surf, Rest, Amnesia, and Body Slam. Oh, it just had special. So that was just special attack and defense. Yeah. No, fucking Dokapon Kingdom is another bullshit game in terms of useless stats. Amnesia to max out your special and one shot with Surf. and immune to almost all attacks because your special is so high. Fuck. Okay, that's pretty based. No. Okay, Dokapon Kingdom. The like weird Mario Party Monopoly RPG. That is a video game to say the least. Yeah, you can never get 4 people to be your friend for the entire duration. Fuck, that was close. But anyways, there's like every time you level up. Oh, first of all, it's one of those games where the optimal strat is farm the minimum level enemies, because job experience is like based on kills, not like regular experience. Something silly like that. So you get more jobs maxed out or whatever, and then you get more stats per level after that. So not only is it optimal because yeah, the fewer levels you get before you fucking max out your class, the better off you are overall. That's a flavor of bullshit to be completely 100% true. Almost got banned. Oh, that guy's bullshit. I'm low on ammo. Not good. Fuck this dude. Oh boy. Come here. I need ammo. Please. Please, my boy needs ammo. There we go, finally. Okay. What the hell happened when I was gone? Okay. Yeah, you get fucked by the acrobat. Yeah, okay, yeah. Stat raising horseshit in FF9 are the stats you get on level up are based on the stats on your equipment. So to optimize your characters, you need to not level until you get the best gear. Okay, yeah, fuck that kind of stuff. Oh, damn it. Out of energy. But yeah, also, the stats you can choose at level up are attack, magic, health, and defense. So the way that HP works, or the way that defense works, is it just takes like 1 damage off of whatever attacks you take per point in defense. So if you level HP, I believe you get more. You just get more out of HP than putting points into defense, unless you get extremely high HP. Defense is always worse. Always. And defense only works for physical attacks. And the way that magic works... magic works like special in old Pokemon, where it also governs your magic defense. So, magic and HP are the best things to put stats into. That's it. The player in last gets really shit on in Dokapon? No, dude. You go dark mode. It's like strategically... there's a strategy around being in last place. Because, you basically get to go, dunk on other players for a bit after you get your ass kicked. It'll give you the option like, hey, do you want to go buck wild, kiddo? And then you say yes, and then you go buck wild. Like the catch more of that curse guy? Eh? Darkling? Eh? Okay, good. The shield, the RDPD shield elites are like the most dangerous enemy. The most dangerous game. You'd want to ruin someone's day? Yeah, exactly. Except it's not someone, it's the three other people that you managed to convince to play the game with. Oh yeah, I think it was the curse guy, yeah. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he's the one that gives you the option, I believe, like the Dark Lord or whatever. It's been a while. I did play a little bit of Dokapon with actual human beings, and that was fun. But yeah, the game is silly. Oh yeah, rock, paper, scissors, yeah. Yeah, stealing from shops is just play rock, paper, scissors against the shop owner. And if you win, you get an item for free. If you lose, other players get like a ton of money if they beat you in combat. Oh shit, we got hit by the van. We got isekai'd. That's one of the reasons why Strong Spirit is good. Because I would be dead by now. That is just a one-hit kill. Ever played Dokapon Dokapil? It's Mario Party, but an RPG. But a JRPG. That's it. There you go. Bought a Wii for it. The nice thing about it is GameCube controllers work with it. I believe that's like a remake of like a PS1 or PS2 game, right? I don't know. Something silly like that. Oh, yo, we good? And there we go. Nice. I would really, yeah, I'd like energy more than bolts, so. Nice. Ah. Okay, good. No. It looks fun. Yeah, no, Dokapon is hell. Although it's interesting to say the least. I think some, I don't remember who did it, but some VTubers did a Dokapon collab. I think it was like, I think Picky was involved. I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's a campaign. Yeah, there's an actual like JRPG campaign. Double mini. Go check this shit out. Just fucking clear everything in line of sight, and then bring all the rads over. Let's go. Yeah, no, it's got yeah a multiplayer story mode. It is just all Mario Party, like fuck over other players. It's really not friendly, to say the least. Oh, Lightning Crystal. Those are rare. You don't see those every day. Dark Prince Rico? Huh. Oh yeah, Maruni. Yeah, it was either like Picky or Maruni or KK. KK Slider. No. And there's the van. Got it. Good. Nice. And there's still another IDPD shielder right there. Nice. So the nice thing about melee weapons is that they can hit through the IDPD shields. Karaki slider. Yeah, like a slider burger or whatever. You know? I think that's what those are called. Alright. And there we go. But yeah, the Hyper Crystal is one of my favorite bosses, just because of how satisfying it is to just melee all of the enemies at once. Dog boy. I still have that burger that Karagi drew as my wallpaper. It's a good wallpaper. No thanks. It had hair in it. Hair's just protein, baby. Put some hair on the grill, get some protein in the air. Let's go. Yeah, burnt hair is a classic perfume. Yo, we good? Okay. Yeah, we just bring all the enemies right over here and make soup out of them. Just mash them in the blender. Nice. Yeah, energy sword is fucking so good. So yeah, laser brain for it just makes energy projectiles last longer, and that does include the energy sword. So you can hit enemies twice with it. So that's just double damage. It's very good. It's absolutely one of the best synergies. That's why I pick Laser Brain so often. Anyways. Kind of saying this in a you'll understand when you get older. Yeah. You'll understand when you get older. I don't have Bolt Marrow. Yeah, I might as well take the Ultra Pistol. Ultra Revolver. On the off chance you get the sword, it's very good for just energy weapons in the first place. A laser pistol is good, even if you're not like. Oh yeah, Ultra Pistol is full auto. Forgot. That helps a lot actually. I don't have Bloodlust. I want Bloodlust. Yeah, look at how this is just very solid. No. Alright. Let's clear him out. Let's go. Fuck. Ah. No. Ah. Okay, yeah, the IDPD shielders. Those are like one of the most dangerous enemies. Just overall, completely. Because reflecting your shots back at you is horrible. Because you're using cool weapons, especially late game. And that's why energy weapons and bolts are so good. Because, yeah. The more, those don't get reflected. And the less chance you have of getting stuff reflected right into you, the better. 1 HP Dream. Okay. We're good. That happened. We really are low on energy. Did I even get Lucky Shot? I got Rabbit Paw. And we're out of rads. Fuck. We've got no weapons that we can use. Shit. We'll get guaranteed energy from ammo drops like this. Oh, fuck. Ultra Shovel uses radiation. Uses XP. And we don't have enough to fire to even fire the fucking Ultra Revolver. So that is a no. Yeah. There we go. Come on. 4 HP. Bricked yourself? No, we're good. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Putting suckers in fears? I don't remember the lyrics. And there goes the rest of our rads. No. Out again already. I should replace this with something else as soon as I can. No. Oh. Okay, that's it. I'm actually just gonna replace this with the laser rifle. No, I'll have to take Ultra Shovel at least. Mama said nuke you out. Yeah, basically. I need ammo. Are we good? So if I had 2 energy weapons, all ammo drops would be energy. Unless I'm full on energy. We might be good. I need to hit as many enemies as possible in order to be efficient. That means I'm getting hit by as many enemies. Get. Oh, okay, we're good now. That's a lot of ammo. Thank goodness for monster style. So all of these dudes are getting reflected away from us, which is good. Yeah, welcome to melee. The most based way to play this game. Just a regular shovel would work too, I guess. Yeah, this is actually a good enough setup for now. Good morning, silly type B. Oh, I don't know much about bugs like that. I don't know. Maybe play around with the options. I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with full screen. I have no clue. But yeah. Still ATP? Still YTP? I don't know. Figuring out usernames is interesting. Have a good one, Gorian. Wasn't sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. We're doing well on the run. Yo, lightning hammer's based. I can deal with that as backup. Okay, good. Playing Outward. I haven't actually played Outward at all. I may or may not have recommended it just as a joke. There we go. Okay, good. No, come on, you son of a... I don't think energy hammer is good enough. Unfortunately, IDPD don't drop radiation. What? Something wrong? Something wrong? Okay. I think a heavy crossbow might be good enough. There we go. Yeah, it's slow, but it does a lot of damage. Not eat or sleep after Outward, really? Good. Don't buy it then. And the chest gave us an ultra shovel. Yeah, chests don't check for what weapons are sitting around on the level, but I believe they do check for what weapons you have equipped. Alright. Let's go. Good. Not good. We do have boiling veins, so we can't really die to those, the exploding mutants. Fuck. That bastard. Yo, we got him. As I've said before, deadliest enemy. DPS check every fucking time he shows up. Yo. Nice. My mouse is getting a little heavy. It's a trackball though, so I don't need to move it around, you know? Oh, fuck. Still. Yeah, we're going gamer mode. Yeah, we're gonna get loop 2 if we get this. But man, loop 2. Good stuff. Caleb is roused. Yeah. There we go. Alright, check this shit out. So yeah, if you just showed up and you were here for the first loop. Blow up the generators on the side. That does like half HP of damage, and it lets you loop. Oh, holy fuck. Just one heavy crossbow shot is enough to blow one up. That doesn't sound right. Or maybe it's just like that on loops. That doesn't... Don't remember that. Well, let's just get them. And every time the balls spawn, we just melee those. We're running low on ammo. We might as well farm up a bit before we go to Throne 2, where we just want to DPS the hell out of them. Come on, come on, come on. And telekinesis is pushing all the projectiles away from us, so this is much, much easier than it would be normally. Come on. Oh, switch ammo. Yeah. Let's go. It's been a while, actually. Let's go. Fuck. That bastard. Got him. Let's go. Oh, I do have Throne Butt. Yeah, I don't have Euphoria, though. The Throne Butt just makes telekinesis better. Like, not like through some roundabout synergy. It's just better telekinesis. Good morning, Clavio. Welcome to Loop 2. Welcome to very deep into Nuclear Throne. Deep enough that I'm not able to Satsudan properly. Classic. Arigato. But yeah, back in the day, yeah, Euphoria Throne Butt was a ton of fun. Also a good combination of words. We don't have Bloodlust even, damn. That's not good. Not enough energy. Okay, now we've got enough energy. The right people flinch guiltily. Based. Fuck. That guy. Yo, we got him. Oh, fuck. See, that's why you use bolts, is so you don't die to reflections. Okay. There we go. B-skin. See? Isn't that cool? Yeah, the Eyes B-skin is one of the best ones. Alright. There we go. 3D. Let's go. Yeah, baby. World record. No. World record is insane. Yeah, Fish B skin. Loop with every character. Crystal. Go to the cheese caves. Melting. Already got him. Go to the sewers. But yeah. Wait, Eyes. I mean, yeah. Melting B skin is a problem. Plant B-skin is just for speedrunning the game, and he's Sonic. Robot, eat a hyper weapon, and he turns into his B-skin is also Sonic. The artist of this game is a huge Sonic fan. Get a gold weapon on every character. The Yvy's B-skin is good. He looks cool. Oh, the chicken B-skin is insane. After loop like 3 or 4. IDPD freaks start spawning. They're just like extremely like just like a very basically just like a mini boss enemy that like will respawn over time. Like it'll revive, and you got to kill one of those to get the chicken bee skin. Rogue. I don't remember who you have to kill. Maybe it's like Big Bandit after a loop. And then horror. Some other loop boss. Rogue. Let's do Rogue. If you defeat the IDPT captain, you get a real good one. As Rebel? I get Rebel and Rogue mixed up. Rogue is interesting. You start with the Rogue Rifle, which is nice. And you get your right-click ability is Portal Strike. I'll show it off later. I'll wait for that. But yeah. Rebel and Rogue both start with R and end with E. And it almost end with E. There we go. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, also you get the... Let's show it off. You get like explosive body armor. Rebel. Yeah. Omelette du fromage rebelle. Yeah, whenever you take damage, you do like a little explosion around you. Which does, I believe, destroy projectiles. It's a good ability. But yeah, we get the portal strike canisters instead of radiation canisters. The old rad cans. So, I'll show it off on Big Bandit. Everyone's favorite floor 1 boss. I mean, area 1. There you go. You just pick a starting position and then pick a direction with the mouse. He being human? Ooh, what? What did I say? For being human? Oh yeah. My Steroids is human. He's just Steroids used to be a scientist. Fish used to be a cop. Let's see. Stronger portal strikes is cool. No. Nah. It's just mechanics. Rhino skin? Yeah, Rhino skin, actually. Taking more damage would be cool. Steroids B skin has a tank top. I don't think he has his glasses. Oh yeah, I forgot to check steroids. I never play steroids. Steroids is cool. You get your right click ability is just shoot the gun in your offhand. Just your secondary weapon. You just dual wield. You have lower accuracy. He's pretty cool. It does mean though that the shovel, the melee weapon that has like 3 separate projectiles and hits in like a spread. It just goes in a triangle because the accuracy just makes it wider. Strong Spirit always 100% pick. But yeah. Minigun, let's go. Minigun is silly, of course. I feel like... And first-person shooters have changed. Eagle Eyes is needed for steroids? Not really. It's a little bit useful. I don't feel like it's that useful, though. I tried to pull him in with, like I was playing Eyes. Damn. Flame shotgun, though, is cool. I don't use shotguns that often. There we go. And I missed one. But yeah, I guess, yeah, every character is fun. Every character's got their own flavor of fun. Trigger fingers or long arms. Oh, shit. Trigger fingers is always really good. Long arms is also really good. I'll play it safe. Yeah, let's go for the IDPD captain. Let's go for credits. Yeah, the true end is when the IDPD vans, those vans that were spawning every level and occasionally crashing into me. When those spawn, when they're still moving, or right when they stop, there's a short time where if you stand on it and press E, you can drive it back to the IDPD headquarters, and there's a set of final levels there, just full of IDPD. By the way, IDPD stands for Interdimensional Police Department. In case you're confused by me saying IDPD. Anyways, there you go. But yeah, the video game. Huh. Hmm. Nope. Ah. IDK WTF IDPD. If you say IDPD on stream 3 times, they're gonna show up behind you, shoot you, dog. Damn it. Yeah, wait, no. Horror is basically a dog. And horror does get shot by the IDPD. It all checks out. Let's go. Big dog, however, doesn't. Not adding up. I picked up an ultra weapon and the IDPD showed up to my house and shot my dog. Let's go. Patience. Now, sharp teeth. Let's go full, take damage build. So, yeah, we get the explosive body armor or whatever. I forget the name of the ability. But, yeah. Whenever you take damage, do AoE retaliation kind of attack. And one of Rebel's ultras is one of Rogue's ultras is just better explosive body armor, like much better. I think that's her better ultra. I don't remember. It's been a while. I haven't checked up on the meta. Oh no. Nah. Yeah, yeah, I just want to show that activating. And again. Let's not touch the IDPD chest. So yeah, that drops just like a bunch of ammo. But it spawns IDPD. There we go. And what was that? Yeah, there's the last enemies. Oh, we good? Okay, we good. Throne butt. Or plutonium hunger? Plutonium hunger will just make this a little bit easier. Maybe I should have taken Lucky Shot for better ammo. Yeah, I easily forget to use the ability. You know? Yeah, as a real gamer, never use your consumables. Man. I've got stuff to say about consumables in RPGs and all that. I feel like it's kind of bullshit. There's no real way for the game to tell you to use them. And games usually aren't balanced around having to use consumables. They're usually balanced around the opposite way. So it's either that or they're just cheap enough that they don't really need to be a consumable. All they're doing is forcing you to grind for almost nothing. They just, I don't know. Well, I guess the price is an easy way to gate it off behind a certain like level, basically. It's okay design. Oh yeah, the Bloodhammer is interesting. If we miss, we take one HP of damage. So if I don't hit an enemy with a swing, that's bad. If I do hit an enemy with a swing, that's good. It also does very good damage and does like a blood explosion on the enemy, which does damage as well, and deletes projectiles. Oh shit. Yeah, I just took damage there, and there we go. Anyways. Speedrun. Well, one speedrun try. Okay, so check this shit out. If you grab all of the containers or whatever, and on the first level quickly enough before killing it like enough enemies, then Big Bandit spawns. And if you kill him quickly enough without killing enough enemies, then you go to the Oasis. This is the desert's secret area. There we go. And first of all, it's got a nice soundtrack. Yeah. It's just got enemies. Yeah. Oh yeah, almost all the sounds are muffled, which is a very, very nice touch. It's as they say, very based. Also, interestingly enough, I learned this once on stream. I learned that a long time ago, but I forgot. Mimics can spawn on this level. It's not the first 3 levels of a run, it's just the first desert. The first desert levels, the mimics cannot spawn. After that, it's fair game. Bolt marrow maybe? Nope. Oh yeah, I'll take the SMG over the rogue rifle. Just because I can hold the trigger instead of manually clicking. Yeah, mimics lick their lips. They don't do the sheen. They spawn off-center, and the shadow is slightly off-center as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell. I just didn't expect it. I'll not take the wrench. Much more thorough method. They just look weird. No, the shadow is just like an entire pixel off. And they do look weird. If an enemy is like standing on top of a mimic, the mimic will move around for some reason. I assume it was a bug that they just kept in. Sledgehammer is good enough. But yeah, also you can hear the mimic noise on the level. Because when they lick their lips, it does, sound does carry. And that's everything? Yeah, that's a mimic. Yeah, just by it spawning off-center and also not doing the chest shine. Yeah. And... we good? I need something better than just the regular shotgun. So the problem with doing this is weapon drops are based on difficulty. Curtis Doggett, let's go. Gamma Guts maybe? Nah, that'll probably help. But yeah, difficulty just... it determines how many enemies spawn, not how much HP they have. It also determines what weapons spawn. So yeah, weapons spawn at certain difficulty thresholds, levels or whatever. So yeah, like 5 difficulty, whatever spawns, etc, etc. I think shovel's better. Yeah. Especially for defense. But if you take a shortcut like that... okay. That was only like 6 minutes, let's go. If you take a shortcut, difficulty doesn't increase for all those levels you skip. Does it show? Yeah, 1. And... let's do it. So yeah, normally on Big Dog, what, you got 1 to 3, 1, and then 3. So yeah, difficulty would be 7. Oh, it does increase it now. Wait, what? Eh? Oh no, that's how many enemies I killed. I'm a fool. I'm an absolute idiot. I'm a buffoon. I don't know if it shows difficulty. I thought it used to. Or maybe it shows it when you die? I don't remember. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyways, I'm definitely crazy on that one. But yeah, robot just makes weapons spawn 1 difficulty level earlier. Stuff like that. The pizza sewers is actually really important because if you go there, it doesn't skip a level. It's just an extra level. Yeah, getting weapons earlier is very good. Let's just take Bloodlust. So we can be reckless. Scarier face would be nice. Good night, Arceal Ardor. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Have a good one. And have fun. There we go. Oh yeah, Portal Strike also destroys projectiles. So it's good for that as well. Yeah, if I don't get this one, then that's night for me as well. And good morning, Robert Brown. Welcome to Nuclear Throne. I'm actually talking about the video game. And this is the last run of the night. Speedrunning the hell out of it. No. Not actually speedrunning like a real gamer, but just going for a quick run. Speed jogging. Anyways. I said that would be the last one. Alright. Yeah, that was fun. It's been a while. I didn't do as much nerd talk as I normally do. Or did. It's been a while since I did like a Nuclear Throne. But yeah, it's a good place. Alright, so who's still awake? But yeah, most of the talk was about the video game, which is not what's supposed to happen. Oh. Oh shit. Wow. Huh. Yeah, Zay's on. There's quite a few people. Bakamai Tai's playing Magic the Gathering, fuck. Yeah, Goonies playing Gunfire Reborn, we were talking about that earlier, and Congo is on for once when I'm ending. Yeah, I can always win on the Zay Roulette. But I don't see Congo awake that often. Or streaming. Yeah, he's a V-tweeter or something. He's never streaming when I'm on. Also, I haven't seen that much of Sakuna. I've heard of it. But I haven't watched that much. But yeah, anyways. Tomorrow, Kingdom Death Monster. Day after, Hollow Knight Steel Soul. And, yeah, affiliate. I'll need to make some emotes or whatever. Those have to be approved, though, so those won't go through immediately. Damn. But yeah. Have a good one, everyone. Have a good day, good night, and I guess good night, Order of Dusk. You're skipping out on the raid. Don't you want those channel points? Alright. Have a good one. Stay frosted. Keep your frosted tips frosty. Alright, later. Take it easy. Let's go.